Welcome back to New World Dances, New World Wrestling. We're doing the podcast and we're starting now. Here we go. So let's talk about some stuff. We talked about AEW. That's pretty great. Chris Jericho apparently works out with a bunch of gold rings on his hands.
Because he's the man.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's how I work out. Like, hold on, I can't bench press yet. I need to put on all my rings. The rings of power.
It's a great tag team name.
Yeah.
The Rings of Power.
Whoa. The Rings of Power is my favorite 90s or Attitude Era tag team. They're my favorite stable. I loved it when...
They fought like the Freebirds and...
I loved it when they beat the Rockers. That was my favorite
They're
one.
the Marty Jannetty of tag teams.
Oh, God, no. I love the Ring of Power's famous Piper's Pit segment. We all remember where we were that day.
Yeah, I was not watching wrestling.
All right, so we've been gone for a while. We're back now. There's some crazy stuff that's happened, like Lars Sullivan being a bigot on the internet.
Shocker.
That guy needs to work on his.
Have you ever been a Lars Sullivan fan?
No.
Okay, me either. I thought he's been trash for a while.
Yeah, I don't think he was trash, but he tries to pretend to be like a big scary man, even though we've seen bigger and scarier men. You know, he seems like a pint. Like, I know he's not a small man to any degree, right? But I was like, we already have a guy like that. His name's Braun Strowman, and he's way bigger than that guy.
He's actually decent in the ring.
Yeah, it's just like we already have this, but better.
Right.
So why do we need this? And he didn't even do anything in NXT. Like, he didn't win any titles in NXT.
No.
Like, if he's not winning titles in NXT, why should we care when he beats up Kurt Angle? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. If that's it would be a whole different thing if they made NXT like their third show.
Right.
But they don't book it like that at all. It's developmental. Hey, like them here, but forget everything you saw about them there because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Not even their name. Not even the Viking experience.
See, I don't mind the Viking Raiders. Like, the Viking Raiders isn't bad. The Viking experience was a god awful name.
Yeah, that's an okay finishing or signature move or something.
Yeah.
Which it is now.
It is now. So
it's better than them being the Viking experience.
Well, yeah. We actually have a question in the chat.
Okay.
From Eclipse of Fire Productions.
Oh, okay, sweet. He's got a YouTube channel. What's up?
He said, cash in during the event.
I love it when it happens, but I feel like cash-ins are better. Like, they can always hang over. Like, every pay-per-view, every show, make everything must-watch. Like, and not just must-watch, but must-watch live.
Right.
So I'd much prefer it if they drew it out.
It's because, hadn't the last 2 or 3 years, we've already had 2 cash-ins during the pay-per-view. Like, Dean Ambrose cashed in on Seth that night, and then last year, Alexa Bliss cashed in.
Yeah, so that one was cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like we all saw that one coming.
Yeah.
And, well, kind of. Maybe not. The way I picked this Money in the Bank has a lot to do with the previous year's Money in the Banks.
Right.
And I think you gotta. This thing should guarantee a championship. Like, it should, they build it up to be. It should be that, but it's not always that.
Unless your name is Baron Corbin or Braun Strowman.
Yeah, but exactly. Like, Braun Strowman won and it changed his career. But then when they talk about Baron Corbin, it didn't change either of their careers because they were dumb and they didn't they make it seem like just like the heels can be Money in the Banks. But guess what? If you're a smart babyface, do it anyways. Exactly. I don't want to be like, well, I'm not going to stab you in the back and shut up. It's not about that.
Just do it.
Yeah, just don't be an idiot.
Just follow Nike's slogan and just do it. No, I feel like Corbin's didn't make me as mad as Strowman's did. Strowman's really made me mad. Yeah. Because it was a no finish. So he basically cashed in for no reason.
Yeah.
Didn't even get a finish to the match while Corbin just fell to the Cena shovel, which a lot of people have fallen to.
But I heard it was because he he was having backstage problems, and that's why they took it off.
Well, it doesn't look like it now. Like look,
it sure does not.
Like apparently he's going to he's Seth Rollins' if Seth does retain. But like the
Extreme
promotions,
Rules opponent?
like the promotions for wherever the Extreme Rules is, was pushing that it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin in a tables match for the Universal Championship.
Dang.
So obviously he's going to still be like obviously he's still in the main event scene. So like I don't know, I don't understand why, like what happened then.
I don't know, but they are definitely like if I was a betting man. Which you could say, like, having this contest for the title is a bet. But I'm not going to pick it because I think I want it to happen. So I want it to not happen so bad.
Right.
But Baron Corbin beat Kurt Angle. He got a win over the Universal Championship.
Which was dumb.
On Raw.
That one made me mad.
And they're kind of building him to be like a good or like a bad guy, you know?
Right.
Like, he probably orchestrated him and Drew McIntyre beating up Braun Strowman to get him out. And then I was like, I guess it would make sense. But no, because Drew and Baron are going to have to pay for what they did to Braun Strowman.
Right.
And that's probably going to cost them the Money in the Bank.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they don't, at this point, they really don't know what they're, like, I don't want to say they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what direction they're going in.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're getting lost in the shuffle. All the like everything that I've heard, all the reports I've heard is like everyone is getting frustrated backstage with Vince.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
And apparently like the most frustrated person backstage is Triple H because he's like, this is getting completely out of hand. Like this is getting completely, like it's just weird. So I don't know what really is going on like backstage with him specifically. I don't know if he's like just losing it or if he's just like out of touch or what it is, but it's getting to the point where like it's each week is a struggle to watch it now, like at times.
Yeah. I find myself skipping some stuff, like anything with Shane McMahon and The Miz and Roman Reigns and Elias. Yep. I'm skipping it. Like I didn't like it yesterday. I'm not gonna like it here on Tuesday.
Right.
Like
the only thing I'm finding myself watching is like anytime Becky and Charlotte and Lacey are basically in the ring because they're doing pretty decent stuff right now.
Yeah, for real, they're doing really well. I'm surprised that I'm liking this.
Right, like I'm pretty excited for. I'm more excited for Becky Charlotte because I know what they can do. But I'm pretty pumped to see Becky versus Lacey. I think that could be it's something different, you know. And I think that's something we need.
That's why I'm more excited for Becky versus Lacey because we've seen Becky versus Charlotte.
Right.
Yeah, they're great, but I'm curious to see how Lacey Evans will do.
Right.
And my prediction is really based on what time these matches come on. So we don't know that, so I'm kind of going in blind.
Right.
So,
but I'm also like the best thing on WWE's television is the Firefly Funhouse. Like Bray Wyatt, without even being in the ring, has been the best thing in each and every week since they started doing that.
100%.
Which I absolutely love his new, like, I don't know if it's a new gimmick or not, but like his new mask and everything else that he's wearing, like it's absolutely amazing.
Wowie.
Yeah, I love all of it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's awesome too. He stole Beetlejuice's pants, the Joker's face when he stapled his face back on.
Yeah.
You know, take it for wherever you can get it. You know,
go as crazy as you can go with it.
Yeah, I'm 100% on board. I'm just curious to see how that will look in a ring and not in like a studio.
Right.
So, but I think my thing is like having faith in WWE.
Yeah.
There's still like no matter what they do, it's like still like a little sliver.
Yeah.
Not just because of that, but despite all the micromanaging and stuff, I feel like some of these people are so good at their job, so good at being a wrestler and developing their character that it still shines through sometimes, despite all the scripts and stuff like that.
Right.
So, like, I think this is one of those things.
No, and I totally agree. Like, there's always a chance of like when there's something new or like when there's something like different. When it starts off great, there's always like a thing in the back of everybody's mind of like, all right, but do not screw this up. Like we have seen so many cool things that you have burned us on, and this could be another one that they could completely burn us on.
Yeah, they're gonna have a great package, and then the gobbledygooker is gonna come out. Bray Wyatt's gonna come out in a gobbledygook mess.
Only if Bray Wyatt's out there, the gobbledygooker comes out there and Bray Wyatt just eats him on live TV, like straight up, like murders him right there on live TV. I'll watch it. I would be for that. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
We also have another comment that says, "No one is asking the real questions. Where's Heavy Machinery at?" That's from Justin.
That is very true. But it looks like they should be next in line for a SmackDown Tag Team title match. Because after Daniel Bryan and Rowan won the vacant titles from the Hardys, or were given to them. No, they weren't. They were vacant, and Shane McMahon was trying to give it to them. Usos came out and are like, "Nah, bro, we're gonna fight you for him, even though we're on Raw."
Right.
Hey, guess who won that match? The people that were on SmackDown. And then. And then when they were walking backstage with their brand new titles, they were stopped by Heavy Machinery. So that should be cool. At least that should be something.
Yeah, it'd be something different. But I am not a fan of this wild card thing. It's so dumb. Just if you're going to do that, then just end the brand split. Like, just end it.
Yeah. So when Survivor Series comes, don't fucking talk to me about how they're rivals and stuff like that. Bullshit. They were just on each other's show all the time. This thing doesn't exist. Stop. You're being ridiculous. Stop treating us like idiots. Stop. You're not giving us incentives to watch every week.
Exactly.
Because we saw the same thing yesterday or we're going to see the same thing the next day. I hate the wild card rule because storylines that I don't like, I can't get away from.
Like the Shane and Miz storyline I liked for a while.
Yeah.
And then at first I was excited about the intrigue of Roman versus Elias, but we all know how that's really going to end. And so it's just, I don't know, it's weird.
It's just they're just beating us over the head with it, and it's okay, you have so much talent,
right?
And it's all in that locker room right now. We only have seen so many people. Let us see more people. They're great, and just stop taking them away from us.
For real. We do have another question.
Go for it.
Is AEW going to be a danger to WWE considering WWE's poor ratings and reception? Ambrose probably all in and TNT airing weekly AEW shows later this year. So is AEW going to be a considerable threat to the WWE?
I don't want to say. It seems like they're not trying to openly compete against them. They're going for something different.
Right.
And I think just focusing on making a good thing will have them in a good position to be competition.
Yeah.
But there's no other wrestling company that's even close to being WWE right now. So let's just watch them with an open mind. Hope that let's have some good content first before we start saying so. Well, do I think they can do it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just think WWE is just in a bunch of things. They're very diversified, as far as wrestling stuff goes. So it should be interesting to see. But if there's any promotion that can do it, it's them.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. But because everything that they have come out and said is this is an alternative. This is a different form of wrestling. Because it's going to be a long time, if ever, before we see another wrestling promotion get as big as the WWE is.
Yep.
And that's just, it's Vince McMahon's creation. I heard this on Busted Open Radio with Bully Ray. He said, or him and Dave LaGreca, who is the host of the show, they were talking, and they both said that Cody Rhodes right now reminds them of Vince McMahon back in the day, of when he took over from his father. Because he realized it wasn't about pro wrestling at that point. If they wanted it to grow, it should have became more sports entertainment. And so it became more sports entertainment, and it flourished, and it became what it is today. Now Cody realizes that it's not more about sports entertainment, but it's about taking it back to pro wrestling. Because more people today are more infatuated with pro wrestling instead of the sports entertainment aspect. We still enjoy the sports entertainment aspect of it, but we tune in, week out, or whenever we go to wrestling shows to see the wrestling. And I think that's something that has been I think that's something that's kind of been missing from TV, because nobody watches Impact, because Impact is on a channel that a lot of people don't
nobody
really
has
have.
Yeah.
They've been doing a whole lot of things on Twitch, which is really cool because like that's a completely different outlook. That's a completely different branch is going out there. But yeah, I think AEW. I don't think they're going to be a competition yet. I do think WWE is going to feel pressure though, and when WWE feels the pressure from other people, that's when their content starts to become better. And I truly think like the best thing for the WWE and for pro wrestling is if they had another competition like WCW was back in the day, because that's what made it so good was the Monday Night Wars. Like everybody, both shows were so good because they knew they had to win ratings. They had to win that week, like that night's ratings. So they did whatever they could to make sure that they did that. And I think that we're heading back into that direction. It may be like 4 or 5 years from now. But like AEW signed a lot of like big name people that like when you're flipping through your channel on if it's Tuesday night like it's rumored and you see Chris Jericho in the ring or you see Dean Ambrose in the ring or Cody in the ring or the Bucks or whoever, you're gonna stop and watch because you're like, hey, I know them. Like let's see what this is like. And so I think it's going to slowly. I think they might start turning into more of a competition than just a pissant company like Triple H said.
Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying. I believe the same thing.
Yeah. Yep.
And not just that, like this seems like a wrestling show by wrestlers for wrestling fans, and that seems awesome. But now they also have like Tony Khan backing them up, someone who has real money.
So now they have money that they can actually do some of the stuff they've wanted to do for a long time, which is really cool. Plus, Cody has like such a good business, like he has like such a good business mind that he probably got from his dad, which you can really, really tell through this. Like All In was such a success, and I think Double or Nothing is going to be like a success as well. And I think it's slowly going to start creeping back in and processing through that again. Yeah,
and it'll be cool to see people like I still like it when they break kayfabe and stuff like that. Like you're seeing a real person and stuff like that. But it'll be interesting to see it like back in full effect.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. Like, because Chris Jericho wasn't in their big video announcing the stuff because he's not supposed to be with Kenny Omega, right? Because they're not friends.
Right.
So I thought that was interesting. It should be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Very exciting either way. But back to WWE. What happened this week? There's 2 matches in particular since we're talking about pro wrestling and all that good stuff. Cesaro versus Rey Mysterio, good.
Yep.
And then all the 4 members from SmackDown in a ring together. Yes. We got Finn Balor, Randy Orton, Andrade, and Ali.
Yep.
They all did magnificent work. They're people that are very good at their jobs.
Randy Orton hit another freaking... Like, he didn't do anything basically the whole match. Like, he did some rest holds, but that was about it. Then all of a sudden, he comes out and hits that RKO on Ali. That was ridiculous. And it was just like, that's all he does, and I'm totally fine with it. Like, I love it.
He just does.
Just let him hit clotheslines, let him put people in rest holds, then let him hit him with an RKO, and that's a great Randy Orton match. Like, I love it.
Oh, man. I'm just thinking, like, in my head, I was like, well, there's no way Finn Balor's going to win. No. Right? But wouldn't it be so cool if he won and then that night he cashed in on like Kevin Owens or whatever and just had both belts? Wouldn't that be awesome?
See, I heard somebody like pitched the idea of what if Sammy won the Money in the Bank contract because Kevin helped him, and then later that night Sammy helped Kevin win the WWE Championship while they're celebrating. Then Sammy does what Kevin did to him in NXT, beats him up and takes the title for himself.
That'd be amazing. Sammy's not going to win anything. No. Sammy never wins anything.
Poor Sammy does not win anything. And then I thought,
you love his shtick.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You love what Sami Zayn's doing.
I do.
All of it for me goes in one ear, out the other, because I'm like, you're not going to win anything. I don't know why I'm listening.
No, but he's so good at especially like when he was in Canada, like when he was in his hometown. Like, he came out, everybody was loving him. I love the dance that he does, like, down to the ring. Like,
I hate it.
It's so great.
I hate it, but you're supposed to hate it.
Right.
So it's fine.
And then he gets in the ring, and in, like, 2 seconds, he gets his entire hometown crowd to hate him.
Yeah.
And it's great. Like, that's perfect heel work to me. So, like, I think his promos are great. I think he's always been great. I think that I don't know. I don't know if he'll ever. I doubt he'll ever win like a title, like a big title. But I still think it would. Like, I still think that what he's doing now is some of the best work he's done especially since being called up to the main roster.
Yeah, like I don't knock him. I just don't care for the stuff because I'm like, you're just gonna lose. Like,
it's like when Bray Wyatt used to talk. It's like, yeah, but you never win. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can dress up and drag all you want. It's not gonna make you win on Sunday.
I still want to see that match. Drag Bray Wyatt versus Demon Finn Balor.
You just like Sister Abigail should be a women's wrestler. Like
Sister Abigail should be Nikki Cross.
Yeah, that's exactly. But she's working. She's a vessel because Nikki Cross is like so crazy or whatever. So like you can even have like Nikki Cross come back afterwards. Like she rids herself of the soul of Sister Abigail.
Exactly.
Maybe I just love the Undertaker and Supernatural characters too much
because they work. Like it's pro wrestling. So like you want to forget. That's where the sports entertainment aspect that I don't think ever will go away is that of like. When the Undertaker comes out, I want to see him like lift his arms, and we see crappy CG like lightning. Hit. Like it's amazing. Lightning. Like it's what I want to see.
Well, I was scared for Kurt Angle. Okay, that was scary.
Or there was the one where like it was him in the coffin, and like the lightning hit the coffin caught on fire. That was like against Randy Orton. Then he walked out. I was like, that's so dope. Like that's so awesome.
Yeah. No, that was scary. This guy's he's a crazy old wizard. And poor Goldberg is going to have to figure out how to beat him. We didn't even talk about the Super Show.
Because do you care?
Nah, not particularly. Yeah.
It's just going to be... Listen, I love Goldberg. I love Undertaker. But this match is about 15 years too late.
Yeah.
It's just going to be... And I don't mean this bad. It's going to be two old dudes just kind of bumping into each other or like around the ring. And I don't know how great it's going to be. 20
minutes of entrances, 30 seconds of fight.
Exactly.
But we can talk all the smack we want. But I'm still probably going
I'm still going to watch. I'm still going to definitely.
Okay, but the title's not on the line for that Saudi Arabia show, is it?
I'm sure they will be, but no title's going to change.
No, I'm saying for our championship.
Oh, no. No,
that's ridiculous.
No,
because they're just house shows. Everybody retains.
Yeah. Or somebody gets DQ. Like it doesn't.
No
work,
finishes.
So, no finishes.
There's a count out. Why?
Shane McMahon wins the tournament. He's not even in. Yeah, that's a great idea. Whoever pitched that idea ought to get a raise.
What happened to? Why doesn't Braun Strowman carry around his green belt?
I forgot he won that.
Yeah,
that's the only championship he's ever going to hold in WWE. Apparently,
which is so sad.
I think it's past time for him. I don't think now. I don't want to see him with the Universal Championship.
I'll still be okay with it. I like Braun. I like him a lot. I might even want him. This might be blasphemy for you. Don't roast me. But I would love it if he takes the Universal Championship from Seth Rollins.
Oh no.
Like, and you don't have to be that weird cartoony heel he was with Drew McIntyre. The Dogs of War.
Oh, that
was only a name for like a week.
And then they turned on him quickly.
Yeah. Like, so dumb. But like, just because you want us to cheer for Roman, why can't we cheer like some for that guy, some for that guy?
Right.
Like for Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles, that's gonna happen naturally because you have guys with such long careers,
right,
and stuff like that. But like, you don't have to be like, it's just a misunderstanding. But I'm so tough and stubborn, and I hate losing that I'm mad at you now.
Right.
Just book it like a boxing match.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, they can be mad at each other, but like, dude, we're gonna put on a damn show, but you're going down. Like, I'm gonna kill you.
I think Braun might take the title, but I don't think he'll take it off of someone like Seth. I think he'll take it off of someone like Drew.
Okay.
Or like if, God forbid, that this
Baron Corbin.
Yeah, if Baron Corbin wins the Universal Championship, which don't get me wrong, I don't hate Baron Corbin. Like, his character, he's been given a really crappy gimmick, like a really crappy like character, and so but he's done a really good job of like making you hate him, which is like what he's supposed to do. So I'm fine with that. I just don't want to see him with the Universal Championship.
I like the Constable Corbin better than I liked the Lone Wolf Corbin.
Oh yeah, Lone Wolf Corbin was boring as all get out. Except I do wish that he would have put his hair on the line. So like it was like
so he could have lost it.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you're gonna shave it anyway, why not just be like, hey, let me do a stipulation where my hair's on the line, and then have somebody cut my hair.
Yeah, I think that would have been great. Yeah. I agree with that. But I'm sorry, like after him and Drew McIntyre beat up Braun Strowman together, uh, Baron Corbin beat up himself.
Yeah.
But after seeing that, he's kind of growing on me a little bit now. Like after,
Yeah.
but I still don't like him, and I still don't want him to win.
And
but that's the point, right?
I love how like WWE is like, it's Baron Corbin's fault that the ratings are so low. Like it's not our fault, it's Baron Corbin's fault. It's like, no, it's your fault. Like don't blame Baron Corbin for that.
Yeah, don't poor Baron Corbin.
Exactly.
We hardly knew you.
We hardly knew you. Oh Lord.
But so which storyline makes you the most excited going into Money in the Bank? What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Ray Joe fight just because of like Dominic. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, Dominic's gonna get choked out by Samoa Joe. He's dead. Don't show up.
Definitely.
Dominic, don't show up.
Do it. I want to see Joe beat the crap out of that kid. I'm actually
Eddie Guerrero's your real daddy.
I'm actually excited for Kofi Kevin because I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
Seth AJ, if they let them do what they could do, like I think that could be an incredible match. But probably the Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans and Becky Lynch and Charlotte. I think those two are like which I was not excited about Lacey Evans getting a title shot at all, but now I'm like, yeah, well, it could be fun as long as she doesn't win.
I was thinking the same thing. I was the most excited for Lacey versus Becky. I think that's the best thing. I'm kind of getting I think it's kind of getting a little stale, Becky 2 belts. I wouldn't mind. Like, I think maybe she could lose one.
I think she could. I still think it's too soon, though, for her to lose one.
I think it is too soon, but I'm just looking at it like how they're building up Lacey Evans and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm teetering. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm thinking.
So which one do you think she would lose first, the Raw or SmackDown?
I think but that's the thing is the aftermath. Right. I'm like, oh wait, it doesn't matter where your championship up. You can show up on any show.
Exactly.
So I was just like, oh, but they want Becky on both shows.
If they were going to do that, then why not unify the title? Like, just unify the titles. Let her hold. She could still call herself Becky 2 belts because I really like that because it flows really well. Becky 2 belts. But then like just have her like bounce back and forth like every other freaking superstar is doing right now.
Yeah. See, but that's why you could still have like continue a feud.
Right.
If say she loses one of those belts.
Right.
So what my thinking is, she retains against Charlotte in the beginning of the show. Mm-hmm. We're not going to the prediction, but this is my thought process. Mm-hmm. She loses or she beats her, so she's reeling from that. And then Lacey comes in, this new hot shot, and comes in and maybe a little bit underestimates or takes Becky to the limit.
Right.
You know, but I think you could really make another star if Lacey Evans wins that match.
Yeah.
Because it's too soon. Maybe you don't want to play hot potato with this.
Right.
But think about before Becky, Ronda had it for how many months?
Right.
Like it's not going to feel like a hot potato. If WrestleMania feels like a good enough ways away.
Right.
And I think that because if Lacey Evans loses clean, it's gonna be like, oh, a good thing she walked to the ring all those times. Like to make good on those investments, I think you need to put her over.
Right.
Or else where else are we gonna go? She's just gonna fight Dana Brooke, like what's happening?
By the way, Dana Brooke really impressed me with that ladder dive she did on.
Oh,
it actually looked cool.
Yeah, no, I do not. I've never doubted Dana Brooke's abilities ever.
I have a few times.
I have not. It's never been her fault. They book her like a jobber.
No, they do. They really do. Yeah, and it's hard. Like it's a hard situation for them because it's like, well, I can't do anything about it. Like this is just who I am now. Like poor Mojo Rawley, man. Like they've been doing weird stuff with him. Like I don't get his gimmick now, but
that got cut. That got cut from my Hulu one.
You missed nothing. Nothing.
So, and also got cut was the Rey and Cesaro one. I had to look that one up on YouTube.
They cut that one?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck, dude? I want to watch that.
Cut the best thing, or the second best thing on the show, basically.
Yeah, so I'm just like, whatever. This is the second thing behind Firefly Funhouse.
Exactly.
Dude, I woke up with that song in my head.
Yeah. It's like, and now like I was like walking around the house singing it, and I was like, "This is creepy."
We're really glad that you're a friend. This is a friendship that'll never ever end. And I'm like, And I was showing my girlfriend all the vignettes.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, towards the end of like the second or third one, I was like, I think I should let this guy in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would follow the buzzards with Bray Wyatt.
She is
1,000%.
My girlfriend's a full mark. She's a total mark when we watch stuff.
Yeah.
So whenever a bad guy wins, she gets really mad. Whenever a good guy wins, she get really happy. So like when I was like, I think I should let this guy in, she's like, don't do it. It's a trap. And I'm just
it's a trap.
I was like, I think I'm going to let this guy in. He sounds like he's got some good ideas.
He
said, if I express myself, no one can hurt me.
And he's harnessed the power of darkness. Exactly.
Yes.
No,
dude, but like those gloves too are really cool.
I like the gloves, but no one evil has ever said they've harnessed the powers of darkness.
No,
exactly.
That sounds like Spawn, you know.
Exactly. You have to follow them.
All right, so there's two people I have written down for my predictions, and I'm really not sure if I want to go and pull the trigger.
Pull it.
But let's go ahead and get into our predictions.
All right.
So I don't know if these are all it because. When I was looking up the card or whatever, I usually just Google it. But it said, like, this one should happen on the pre-show. So, like, if anything happens, I'll just tweet it before the match starts or whatever.
There's 11 matches, I think.
Okay, so are the Iconics defending against... No. Okay,
no, they
so I don't have to worry about it.
No.
Tony Nese defending against somebody.
Arya Daivari.
Well, Tony Nese is my pick.
Tony Nese is retaining that, yes.
And it's also Jackie's pick.
Yeah.
Okay. SmackDown Tag Team Champ, so Daniel Bryan and Rowan are fighting the Usos.
Right.
Is it for the title?
The one I saw said yes, but they never announced it, so I'm not 1,000% sure.
Either way, I'm gonna pick Bryan and Rowan.
Yeah, that's what I picked.
That's Jackie's pick. All right,
okay.
All right.
Good start.
United States Championship.
Who are you going with?
Samoa Joe.
I'm going Ray.
We both. You're going Ray?
I'm going Ray. I think what's going to happen is Joe is going to be so distracted by Dominic that Ray picks up the win.
One of them roll-ups?
Exactly. Roll up. They get out of Dodge real quick. Tuesday night is when Joe attacks Dominic.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like it.
Because the U.S. title is a title that you can kind of flop around a little bit because nobody cares about it.
Yeah, just me. Just. Shane versus The Miz.
The Miz.
Yeah,
if Shane wins, I'm going to be livid.
I'm very excited to hear that. Elias versus Roman. We all picked Roman. All right, women's Money in the Bank.
Am I going first?
I can go first if you'd like.
Okay, so you know Alexa Bliss is not in the match, right?
Correct. Nikki Cross is.
Okay. I'll let you go first.
Mandy.
You're picking Mandy?
I'm picking Mandy Rose. She's the only heel in that match.
I'm picking Bayley.
Okay, that's a good one also.
Because they've done heels the last 2 years, so I'm going Bayley.
I'm saying Alexa Bliss was the only heel last time. There's only one heel again. They're all baby faces, and I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull the trigger, Mandy Rose.
Is that one of the ones that you were worried about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay, and then Jackie, the underdog, picked Dana Brooke to win Money in the Bank.
Please no.
That's what she did. She picked it.
Is she a babyface or is she? Because she changes.
She's a babyface
she
now.
changes a lot.
All I need to be is better than Ronda Rousey for 3 seconds.
Yeah. And it was like,
no, you need to be better than her for a little bit longer than that.
A little bit longer than that.
She's not just going to lay down real quick.
No.
Men's Money in the Bank. I went first last time. You got to go first this time.
Okay, I'm picking Drew.
Okay, cool.
Because I was going to pick Andrade, but he pinned the Intercontinental Champion Finn, which means he's probably going to get a shot at that title. So I'm going to go Drew.
Okay.
Because Drew was nowhere near like the Money in the Bank picture scene Monday. Like they kind of was just like, yeah, he showed up at the end, but that's about it. So I'm picking Drew.
I think that's a very good pick, very sound pick. But I'm going to go ahead and go with Andrade.
I'm not mad if Andrade wins. I'm so happy if he
wins. I won't be mad if either of those two win.
Right. If Baron wins, I'm mad.
Yeah. I was like, both of these guys need that.
Yeah.
Or like, it would help them the most.
They could do something with it.
it would be their time,
Right.
in their career, to do this. Drew, I think, would be perfect, but I just, for whatever reason, they haven't pulled the trigger on him. And I think that Andrade almost touched the title, but he didn't. Ricochet came
Right.
out. So, but I would prefer personally Andrade to win. So that's what I'm picking.
Let me ask you this: who has the least likely chance to win?
Ricochet.
You think Ricochet?
Who else is in it? Finn Balor, I guess.
I give Ricochet a better chance. Ricochet was like my third top pick. I give him a better chance than Baron, Randy, Ali, Finn, or Baron. Did I say Baron?
Didn't Ricochet just lose to like Baron Corbin and Robert Roode?
Yeah. So
yeah, they already gave up on him.
People who have the Money in the Bank contract always lose, though, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how they build it. Like,
right.
It doesn't matter as long as they get that Money in the Bank.
Exactly, and then that changes their career.
Yeah,
but
and I guess that goes against but that's good for your theory because Drew lost at WrestleMania to Roman.
Exactly. Drew hasn't won in a while.
Drew hasn't been involved in a match that had a finish in a while.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah. All right. So SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I put Becky Lynch.
I'm going Becky.
Jackie said Becky retains on both belts.
I do too.
I say Lacey Evans Raw Women's Championship.
All right. We've got a lot of different picks. This is going to be a fun one. We've got a lot of different picks. This is going to be good.
I'm going to be on the edge of my seat. Exactly. It's going to be so much fun.
I think it makes the pay-per-view more fun.
Oh, dude, the pre-show was so eventful for WrestleMania.
Oh, I was freaking out the entire time. It's like, when have I ever been this excited about a pre-show? But I was screaming at my TV for the Revival to win. Like, I was screaming at my TV.
I think I popped the hardest, not for Kofi, not for Seth, not for Becky, but for Tony Nese to win the Cruiserweight Championship. I was so mad about that, too. Because I didn't even know the pre-show had started. I turned that baby on, and he was already getting pinned by Buddy Murphy. I was like, no! And then he pinned him, dude. I literally jumped out of my couch. And I was like, yes, I'm back, baby.
No, it's not good. So,
whew. I think the only reason I didn't pick Drew, I was like, there's got to be some comeuppance from Braun Strowman.
Oh, crap.
Nope, you already said it. Locked in.
No, I think there will be, but I think it's going to be one of those situations of Braun comes out early, takes him out, so you forget about him, and then boom, they win. Or that means that Drew will win, because he's got 3 guys he's got to try to take out. So like, one of those 3 have to do something.
Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. WWE Championship. Kofi retains.
You both have that?
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go Kofi.
I just love I couldn't do it. Like, I don't want Kevin to win. Like, I kind of do. Like, I wouldn't be totally mad because I think he deserves the WWE Championship as well. But I want the whole summer of Kofi, the summer of power positivity, baby.
I think we're gonna get it too. I hope so, at least.
Yes. And everyone talks about the Shield, like a 3-way for the WWE Championship with all 3 members of the Shield. I think that'd be really cool. But I'd love to see that with the New Day also.
Yeah.
That'll never happen.
No.
But
you never know. And I would love it if out of everybody that wins, Xavier Woods gets a title. Right?
Yeah.
I love Xavier Woods.
I love Xavier Woods so much. Follow him on YouTube, up, down, down.
Dude, I've been watching the crap out of. Have you been watching their GM mode series? Him and Tyler Breeze. Oh, it's great. Because he gets so mad that he throws stuff, and it's so funny to see him get mad.
Dude, AJ gets really mad too.
Yeah.
He's just like, well, you said it was the same controls. I'm not used to a PS4 controller. It's so funny, dude.
Did you see the one with Randy?
No, I didn't.
They were playing. Apparently, Randy is like a big like Black Ops and like Call of Duty player.
Okay.
And like Modern Warfare and stuff. So they were playing Black Ops 3, the zombie mode. And he was just sitting there talking about how like he used to make fun of people gaming, then he started playing and he loves it. And he was like, me and Woods talk about like all the different Zelda games that we've been playing, this, that, and the other. I was like, Randy's the coolest guy in the world now. I want Randy Orton to be my dad now.
He's my mom's boyfriend, so it's only a matter of time until he's my dad.
Well, have him adopt me whenever that happens.
Okay, well, Oh man, I'll put in a good word with
Yeah.
him. For the Universal. But one of my favorite ones is where Edge and Christian play each other.
Yes, and like Christian gets like super pissed.
Yeah, and he said their only fight ever, as long as they've known each other, was over that hockey game.
Yeah, and it was like the last time they played it too, like 20 years ago. Yeah, it was awesome.
I was just like, that's hilarious. A bunch of two Canadians get mad over the hockey game. Universal Championship, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Seth.
Yeah, we all have Seth.
Okay.
So the biggest things, me picking Lacey Evans, you picking Rey Mysterio, Jackie picking Dana Brooke, you picking Drew.
And me picking Bailey.
And you picking Bailey.
Did you both pick Andrade?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Okay.
But this should be very exciting, especially the women's match.
Right.
It should be very exciting.
So we differ on 4, right?
Something like that.
Okay, so there will be a loser for sure.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Jackie was supposed to do her atomic wings or whatever.
Yeah.
Justin was going to buy them, and she hasn't yet.
What's the punishment for this one?
Oh, I had a really fun punishment I thought of.
Okay, what is it?
That's why I really want to lose, but I'm going to go for it because there's no way I'm going to lose. Jackie just has to agree to it.
Okay.
We each, you have to do a 30-second video of the Teddy Long dance if you lose.
Yes, we are doing that.
That's a good one, right?
You know, I still haven't done my punishment from the Rumble.
What was your punishment?
But I had to compliment you for a minute straight.
Yeah. You have to put that out. You have to put that on your channel.
Okay, I'll put that on my channel.
A whole minute compliment. And they can't be underhanded.
No.
It's just no.
I
love how stupid he is because he must be so happy because ignorance is bliss.
I'll say I love how stupid he is because it makes me laugh. That's a good compliment.
All right, I'll take that one. Not ashamed of it. I'll take that.
As long as there's a comedy base behind it, we're good.
Yeah. If it's funny, exactly. I don't mind it. I don't mind it if it's mean, but if it's mean and not funny,
then it's just you've crossed the line. You've crossed the line.
That's bullying.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's also funny.
If it's funny, then I'll laugh, and then it's not bullying because we're just having a good time making fun of myself.
Yeah. And then when you strike a nerve,
then it's on.
Then it's on.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're gonna meet. I'll meet you in 2K19. That's how we settle things.
And you've been getting better at it. You've been getting better at it.
I won a few.
You won the 3 the last time we played.
Yeah, I'm so good.
I know. You cheated on 3 of them too.
Well, okay. I don't know about that. I don't know what you're talking about. They're all Extreme Rules matches. Yeah. There's no way I cheated. So I haven't even started my booking stuff for SmackDown yet.
I've written it down. I just haven't recorded it yet.
I'm just gonna go. Bad guys got to win first, and then it's we got to have Empire Strikes Back as the first movie,
exactly,
not the second.
Exactly. See, I've already got a couple of twists already planned out. So.
See, I have not thought that far ahead. I'm gonna go loosey goosey with it. Call me Vince McMahon.
Hey, and you never know, that could work.
Yeah, it could.
It could work.
Yeah, I don't have. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
It'll work.
I'll figure it out. All right. Anything else before we go? You got anything?
I don't think so. Oh, we didn't do our. What did we learn about wrestling?
Oh, okay. What did we learn about wrestling this week? That Lars Sullivan's are racist.
And sexist, I think. There's a couple of those as well.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic. I'm not trying to say anything bad. I probably shouldn't say it. I'm already regretting it before I even say it.
Just say it.
But he talked about the pussification of the male gender.
Yeah.
But he was the guy having anxiety attacks before he and he had to take a month off.
He was talking about how people with mental health issues just need to man up or whatever, and it's you just struggled with the same thing, so it's all good when you it's a real issue when you have to deal with it. But when other people have to deal with it, and they're just they need to man up.
They don't know my life.
Yeah.
Everyone just expects me to be a big, strong man. No, I totally agree. It's it's an issue. If it's an issue for you, it's an issue for them too.
Right.
There's no. Don't have this double standard.
All the WWE did was fine him $100,000.
But that's a third of his salary, though. He doesn't get paid a lot.
He should get,
in WWE terms. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it.
Right.
I'm saying that he should get suspended or something.
It's something like that.
Leo Rush didn't want to carry some bags, and now might even get fired because of it. So there's no discrepancy, but things you think would be a big deal aren't, and things you think things you don't think are a big deal are. Yeah. Like Titus O'Neil grabbing
Vince McMahon's arm on TV. That was so dumb. He got suspended for like what? Like
a month.
Was it? Yeah, it was like a month, and it was so dumb.
And not just that, you can't sneeze in front of Vince McMahon. He sneezes.
He sneezes, and then so you know the episode of like when Vince is like he died, like his limo blew up. He fired
someone
a guy.
was smiling.
Somebody was smiling. They were walking through and he fired him because they were smiling, and it was like, what?
What do you care? You're dead.
You're gonna die anyway, so who cares? If their smile makes you break out of character, that's your fault, not their fault.
Yeah. Get over it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Vince McMahon is all hail Vince McMahon. He's definitely not petty.
Not at all. That's why he brought Sting in at WrestleMania 31 and Sting lost to Triple H.
It doesn't matter how long ago you worked for another company. The point is you did.
Exactly. That's why I would never want like the Bucks or anybody to go to WWE because they would never win ever.
That's why. Where has EC3 gone? Is he John Cena too? Because I can't see that motherfucker.
And I had so much. Like I was like, he has the perfect build of like what Vince likes. He looks like he could like be the face of a company if you put behind him. Like they're gonna give him this massive push, and then he never showed up.
Nope. Top 1%. Okay, before we go, let's talk about Nikki Cross's character. How'd you feel about her not being Nikki Cross? Like, she was talking to Alexa Bliss, but she was talking to her like a normal person. I think is okay because I think she's fine. Like, I like her because I've seen like videos of her being a normal person, and she got married recently. Congratulations, Nikki Cross! You got the blessing from the New World Wrestling crew. I know this is what you've been wanting from this whole time. I like her a lot, and I think that that should be like the next level. She has the ability to go like full crazy.
Right.
So I don't mind that. It's just we haven't seen her for weeks, and here she is.
I like it if she is playing Alexa Bliss the entire time. Of like, she is like this. She's like completely fine. She's this normal person. All of a sudden, she like something happens, and she snaps, and she goes back to the old crazy Nikki Cross and just beats the crap out of her. Like I think that would be cool. If Nikki Cross is in it, because I don't think they announced for sure that Nikki's in it.
Nikki Cross is in it.
Okay.
Officially. They tweeted it out.
I could see her picking up the Money in the Bank briefcase.
I would love that because
giving it to Alexa Bliss.
I don't like that. I don't like that anymore. No, but I mean it's good. Like I don't like it as a mark. Like, like ooh, don't do that. But like I like even before Alexa Bliss was not medically cleared, I think like she was going to cost Alexa Bliss because she like let her walk up the ladder or whatever.
Right.
So I thought she was going to come in, give her the upper hand, and be like, just kidding. And then Nikki Cross is a character that could just go. You're not even in the match, but she just takes the Money in the Bank and she leaves.
Run. She did that with like the was it the men's NXT championship in NXT? I think that's what happened. Of like, I think it was Ciampa and Gargano, but it was when like Gargano turned heel for a little bit and like beat up Aleister Black, and like he knew like Nikki Cross was the only one that saw it, which was a great storyline of her just walking around like in her crazy voice going, I know. It was awesome. But like she like during one of the matches just rolled in, took the NXT championship, took off running. It was just kept on going. She could do something like that, and I think that would have been great.
There was a TNA storyline where Rob Van Dam was champion, and then I think he just got beat up by Mr. Anderson, and he took the title. Like, he didn't win a match. He just was like, I'm going to take this.
My title. It's my title.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Justin sent me a Snapchat of him. Somebody had a mic. It was probably at Jackie's house. And, like, he was just there, and then he, like, brought down the mic from, like, the ceiling. And he was like, Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy. It was the weirdest snap I'd ever received in my life. I was just like, there's a very select few amount of people on this earth that would get that.
Exactly. I love that gimmick, though. I love that he did that.
Yeah.
And then he was supposed to be the
main event.
Yeah, but he was also supposed to be like Vince McMahon's illegitimate child.
Oh, but no, that was Hornswoggle.
No, it was supposed to be him, and he got busted with like performance enhancing, or he got arrested for DUI or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And then they were like, well, it wasn't going to be serious. Let's make it comedy and throw Hornswoggle in there.
That's always WWE's answer. Who's the general manager? Well, we never figured it out. It's Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle.
But it was my dad. My dad called it right away. He's like, it's Hornswoggle.
Oh yeah, and then at the Royal Rumble this year of like Selena Vega just hiding under the ring, you're like Hornswoggle's definitely coming out now.
I loved that. I thought that was hilarious. I'm still an idiot. Like I still laugh at some of the dumb stuff they do, and I'm like, got him.
Like I chuckled a little bit at like the Uzi cream, which we didn't talk about, but like in watching it, I was like, this is bad and this is dumb and. The Revival have to leave now. Like, they have to leave.
No, that was good. That was super funny. I laughed the whole time. Ha, ha, ha.
For my...
They're bowls! Oh, my bowls! It's so funny.
For my sanity, the Revival need to leave. Please, go somewhere else. Because I would love to see them actually get, like, something to do. Besides, like, hey, you win the titles, but then you lose them to Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, who haven't defended them yet. Like, it's dumb.
Hey, they defended them the very next night.
Oh, yeah, and there was a roll-up.
Yeah.
Because, like, Kurt Hawkins was getting the crap beat out of him, and it was just like, oh, quick roll-up, 1, 2, 3, oh, yeah, they would retain. It's like, this is dumb.
Well, look, there's a lot you need to learn about being a champion, and I don't foresee that happening for a very, very, very
it's
long
happening
time.
Sunday. I just need like 3 of these matches to turn my way, and we're good.
Oh, just 3.
Just 3. I want you to know, if Rey Mysterio wins, your boy Rey Mysterio, if he's the one that costs you that title, I would laugh so hard and love every second of it.
I couldn't even be mad.
No, you couldn't. You know? Exactly.
What a conundrum. Okay. No, I'm so scared of that happening. I wasn't before.
No, you should be terrified.
I am. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We're getting out of here. I'm trying to run away from my nightmares. I'm your champ. I will still be your champ. Andy, where can they find you?
You can find me at Dorks Next Door on Twitter. Take out the E from next, and then you can follow us or subscribe to us on YouTube. Dorks Next Door, where every Tuesday we go live with our podcast to talk about everything going on in the nerd world. We have no idea what we're talking about yet. For next week, we talked about Detective Pikachu a little bit. We were supposed to talk about it a lot, but then we went on different rants and tangents and things like that.
That's how you do it.
Exactly. And then next week we have a top 10 video coming out that you want to check out. And then, I'm doing a video just by myself discussing the plot holes and problems with Avengers Endgame.
There's none. Boom. Video done.
Yep, exactly. So...
All right, I have a suggestion for your episode next week.
Okay.
The first Harry Potter movie.
That means I have to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it unless we get 100 subs by the end of the year.
Ah.
If we get 100 subs by the end of the year, then I will watch every single Harry Potter movie.
No, but just space them out. Don't do something crazy like that. Space them out. One movie, and then just review that one movie.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see. I'll think about it.
All right. So thank you guys so much for joining us. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow us on Twitter at NewWorldNerds. Yeah. I was going to say something. I had like some nerdy reference in my head. I don't know what it is. It's gone now. It's fleeting.
It's gone.
And it's gone. Oh, I knew what it was. Thank you so much. Keep it on out there, true believers. This has been. It wasn't even a nerdy thing. It was a very specific.